Welcome to this week's market update from Aquus Property Group. Winter is here in Australia. All major capital cities continue to resist on what should be notoriously a quiet time for property. This week we're going to look into Adelaide to see why it's been flagged as a potential investor hotspot. And our property of the week is a gem, a fully completed home located in a wonderful up-and-coming area of Brisbane. Firstly, let's take a look at the statistics. As you can see, Sydney and Melbourne are both the standouts at 0.8 and 1% respectively. Perth and Brisbane haven't done too much, and Adelaide has slipped slightly over the past week. But more importantly, let's take a look at the annual figures. Year on year, Sydney at 15.9%, still the standout. Melbourne at 8.8%, and then Brisbane, Perth and Adelaide all between around 7 to 3.5%, though all, most importantly, moving forward. Here's the previous week's news across the property markets of Australia. Sydney's managed to set a new record with 97% of sales through the March quarter going for a profit from the previous owner. The Australian published a story suggesting that Melbourne's values have risen by 10% off the back of foreign buyers. This is particularly looking at the unlawful purchase of established properties and does tie in with what I was talking about last week. This is an issue that needs to be addressed for the sake of our affordability. Brisbane was the standout performer in BIS Shrapnel's report that came out on Monday, suggesting that Queensland's capital will rise in value by 17% over the next 3 years. Stockland has just purchased 2 large land parcels in Perth, confirming their confidence in that market, and Adelaide is seen as hot property by the Financial Review, which we will look into now. More and more investment specialists are taking a bigger interest into Adelaide, and it makes perfect sense. With affordability becoming a bigger and bigger issue for us Australians, why not take a bigger look at what is by far the cheapest mainland capital city? At the moment, you can buy 2 homes in Adelaide for the same price as 1 in Sydney. Sales volumes have been on the rise. They're at 25% higher than where they were at the start of 2013. The inner city apartment market is starting to move forward, and we are seeing some great investment opportunities centred around huge transport infrastructure projects through the city, in particular train and highway. These centres have got median house prices in the mid-400,000s, sometimes as low as the mid-200,000s. Sure, this city does not have the allure of your Queensland and West Australian capitals due to the commodity and resources. But at the same time, as affordability becomes a bigger and bigger issue for us, why not take a look at South Australia's capital? Our property of the week is a fully completed 3-bed, 2-bath home that is ready to go. This house is located in Redbank Plains, a wonderful growth area of Brisbane. This area boasts historical growth rates of 5.5% on average over the past 10 years, and this home comes in at $339,000. Rental demand is nice and high. You'd expect about $340 a week on this investment. This is finished and ready to go. If you're interested, please get in touch immediately. For the next 2 weeks, I'm going to be away, backpacking through southern Vietnam and Cambodia. So instead of our weekly updates, I'll be releasing a 2-part special on the comparison between the London and Sydney property markets. We're seeing a lot of very similar dynamics across those markets, which we want to investigate further. In the meantime, guys, have a wonderful week. I'm Sonntag from Aquus Property Group.